Hello, YouTube fans, here again. And I'm thinking about why not this one? Why not? I remember doing one last year and I had fun doing it. This time I'm going to keep doing it. That being my favourite movies of my favourite decade, meaning my favourite year. Could be the 60s, could be the 70s, could be the 80s, could be the 90s, could be 2000, could be whatever. In this occasion, I'm going to do my favourite films of 1982. That's right, 1982. I'm going to start off with one what people thought now is a total classic, now a big hit. Made a sequel, which funny enough was not a big hit, which I bought us all over the years, it probably will be a big hit. I'm going to talk about a very underestimated film, which nowadays a lot of people talk about. It's now a total foreign, and it's now a total classic. It's considered now a total classic. That being Blade Runner. Blade Runner. Now, as we know, over the years there have been different versions of Blade Runner. We had the original theatrical in 1982. Then I think came out a work print. Then there was the uncut one, with some of the fight scenes was added back in. And then in 91 they brought out the director's cut, the final cut. There's probably even versions still out there what I've never even hit the day of light. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't. But no matter what version of Blade Runner, believe it or not, it wasn't a big hit. You think with the spectacle special effects, some of the tasks, some of the actors, it would have been a big hit, and it wasn't. It wasn't. It was a big flop. I mean, you had other big films of 1982. You know, you had E.T. and all these other films, so it never actually became big until over the years. And over the years now, we know it's a total classic. You know, to celebrate the man who sadly passed away, may he rest, that being Woodford Hour. Not long ago, it was Woodford Hour's birthday. May he rest and happy birthday if he was alive. Woodford Hour, as he got some lines nearly at the end when he's dying, and it's very hard to watch them lines now. It's very hard. But he said them beautifully. If you could only see in my eyes. And he actually improvised and made that up, met the Eden director himself, being Ridley Scott. And he said, I don't think my character would just die like that. He'd die making an epic speech. So he made them lines up, he improvised them lines, and he used them lines himself. I take Taston a Blade Runner, Harrison Ford. This was one day after he did Raiders of the Lost Ark. And the funny thing was, true story this, he went for audition for Blade Runner and he was dressed up like Indiana Jones. I'm saying, I shit you not, he was dressed up like fucking Indiana Jones. Leather jacket, the whip, everything. But he got the role, made it big, and he met Sean Lung, very beautiful actress at that era. When you think about it, in 81, she auditioned for Marion in Raiders of the Lost Ark, never got the role, but a chose played the character in Blade Runner, Amy's Luffing Test, was a replica. So I like Sean Lung. I know there's the C-rated sister there, and she says a line, you can touch me. I do know originally that was going to be a lot more raunchy, or it's going to be a bit more to the bone, and it was actually a deleted scene there, but it was a lot more raunchy off, which I would have risked attempting the film, not because I'm a perv or anything. I just felt it would have had more of an impact. There's a few other deleted scenes as well, which in my eyes, I wish they would have kept in the film. If they were going to make another version, please add those deleted scenes back. I'd be interested to see what they'd be like. But that would be Blade Runner. Classic film, classic sci-fi film. When you think about it, this was the film had the first flying cars and all that. I know they've done it in every fucking film going. When it first come out, it was ahead of its time. That being Blade Runner. Then we get to another good film. Now, this film, you know what I think about remakes? I fucking despise remakes. I call remakes, I will see them, shit makes. On this occasion, this became its own film. That being Tap People from 1982. It's about a woman who is sexually active and she has to intertour, she turns into a big dock off panther. And as I could say, I think right, it was from the 40s. It was a remake of a classic monster film from the 40s. And I like this one because it got an old film from the 40s. They made it its own film. It had Practical special effects, how I miss them golden days. I keep saying it. If this was done today, I guarantee, I bet and on art, it'd be shitter fucking CGI. Practical special effects, you're never going to see them ever again, people. You never. And that's what I loved about this. This is how you do a remake the right way. Yeah, the ending was a bit thingy, but I like it. I like the fact the song was sang by David Bowie. May he rest in peace. Good performer, good singer, good film. That being said, people. Speaking of remakes, another good remake. I remember once talking about the classic 1951, The Thing from Another World. This, however, is The Thing, the 1982 one, that was shitty fucking prequel. This is how you do it the right way when it comes to remakes, Hollywood. This is how you do it the right way by a real director, that being Con Carpenter. Con Carpenter got the tacit film, which he also used a little bit in the tacit original Halloween. He had Kurt Russell, damn good actor, damn good practical effects. I miss that. I keep repeating that line. Practical effects, you're never going to see ever again. And he made the film his own. He made it isolated to use real footage of the North Pole, the South Pole, the Antarctic, wherever they was filming it. The most coldest place ever. He had men with no women, none of his humanistic shit. He made it science fiction. He made a lot of film. And again, as it repeating this scene, I could sit here watching some of this practical effects, even today. Prequel, remake, whatever you want to call it. Forgettable. This one, no, I could sit there, eating something, with dog wide open, food dipping all over my favourite jumper or whatever. I got thighs, having an orgy in my fucking mouth, and I can still be sat there mesmerised by the thing. Because they are practical effects you are never going to see again. And it proves the point you can never beat practical. How many people talk about the prequel, which in my eyes was a prequel? It's going to be a remake. People made a song and dance over it. Might be so. How many people talk about it? Some people say, oh, the effects are better than the John Carpenter's one. No, it's fucking not. And it proves it. 18. Practical effects you're never going to see. Never going to see ever again. Never going to see it. And I also love the ending, mate. It leaves you thinking, is it an happy ending? Is it a sad ending? You know what? Same there. Fuck it. Halloween 3. Another film which in my eyes is unestimated. I say it again. Unestimated. Again, John Carpenter decided he didn't want Michael Mathers. He wanted to do a different story with a different appropriate universe every Halloween. Sad to say this again, just like Blade Runner wasn't successful. Didn't have Michael Mathers in it. So fucking what? I said this to anyone that made a song and dance back in that era. Didn't have Michael Mathers in it. Get over it. Get over it. Because what John Carpenter tried to do, tried to make a different one, and it wouldn't work. It would have a different story in every one of the Halloween films. And I felt it would have been a good move for it. Would have been a good move. Because you get a Jeffrey Sterling story. It's Dutzer when he gets to the end, when you find out what the story is. It's to do with kids. They wear a mask. You get this annoying song. 3 more days to Halloween, Halloween. It fucking melts the face. You got bugs. And the uncut one, a lot more fire. There's a bit where it burns this poor woman's face off. I like the actor in it. I like the bit where, as again, a twist ending. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it! That ending. I love it. It's a total classic now. I find it funny now. It's a total classic. Then speaking of another unestimated sequel. I'm scared of doing this because last time YouTube had me for copyright, but fuck it. Had me for copyright again. Annabelle 2, The Possession. Yes, I know the original's a classic with James Bolden, Margaret Ticker, the list goes on, right? But this has to be also another classic. Paul Lung, may he rest in peace. Same name when he was doing Rocky 3. Yeah, he plays his stomach character in this. He plays a dad who lays into his kids. You could say it's sort of like a true story, or no, this one, the family's not as lucky. And it's like a ballsy film, Annabelle 2, The Possession. It's a ballsy film. What do I mean by that? You've got incest. The family gets killed in it. All the family gets killed in it. Yeah, some of it's Mickey Mouse bullshit. That gets possessed. We all know that never happened in the real story of that. But to me, it's a good order film. It's cheaper. They cheap some of the music from the original one, you know. La 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 la. But the cheaper its own. And the film too is a damn worthy sequel. You know what else is a good one? Rocky 3. I love Rocky 3. Sylvester Stallone did the third outing of Rocky 3. Yeah, it's sad. Mickey dies in it. I'm going to be hard to watch now because there's no more Paula, meaning Paul Lung. But I like it. I like the fact it's got Mr. T in it. It had a different story. The one who he was fighting in 1 and 2, being Apollo Creed, is now training Rocker. Has a beautiful ending. Has a beautiful story. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the fear of the fight. And I love it. I love it for that. I love the fighting in it. I love the box choreography in it. I love everything about Rocky 3. So it's a round 3 for me. And speaking of another round, another successful film with Sylvester Stallone, First Blood. Shine wanted to make it big, right? And that was in 81. He did a film called Night Hawks. Never heard of Night Hawks? That must have made it film, but never became a big hit in 81. So he decided to go back to the Rockies when he did Rocky 3. Now, they was going to make it was taken off a book. We all know First Blood was taken off a book, and it was decided for this and this to get the green light for it to be a motion film. So I got it, read the book, made John Rambo his own character, made it more of a sympathetic character. Yes, it's got action, but I look at First Blood more of a thriller. You want to see action, wait till you get to First Blood Part 2 or Rambo 3 or even the other ones. But this one, he made it his own. He made it his own film. He made you feel sorry for the character. Had a good, satisfying ending. I'm happy it didn't go for the ending when Rambo killed himself. What originally was going to be used in First Blood. It's a good one. So there are a few films from 1982. I'll probably do some more films on the way in that there. But into then, be smart, be safe. See you later.